Shut up and sit down.
Greetings, fellow Earth travelers. Oblyx here, coming at you today from Project Ozone Lite. How y'all doing today? So last time we expanded upon this bad boy and added quite a few new crops to our mystical agricultural setup. I did add one more off camera, which is lapis, because I don't have a way to get that from cows or mob drops, so added it to the farm here, and we're starting to collect them. I am kind of somewhat doing back-to-back recordings, so no nether stars yet, because they take forever, because you have to go through the shards. Remember, we get the essence, and the essence turns into shards, and da-da-da-da-da. So none of those yet, but today I want to get into Applied Energistics, because Oblyx is tired of jacking with the delay that this system is causing us. I love the system. It has worked great for us getting started and getting going, but it's definitely got a few limitations. And make sure we got calculation, logic, engineering, and silicon. Good, got all the presses. So it definitely has some limitations. We want to get around those today with an ME system. So we're going to grab a whole bunch of Fluix crystals, and we're going to drop those into our storage system, so that we may craft with them. And I want to build some of this glass cable. There's 30 of that. Yeah, see that delay I'm talking about? It just kind of sits there and doesn't recognize that you put the stuff in it. Now it's got it. Yeah, that gets old. Want that to go away. Alright, so got that. Now we need... Oh, it has been a while since I've done Applied Energistics, boys and girls. Gonna have to remember all this nonsense. We need to make an energy acceptor so we can turn our RF into whatever the heck power this guy uses. We're going to need some of this quartz glass, which is nether quartz or Certus quartz dust. That should be enough of that. There's our energy acceptor. We'll pipe RF into that, and we're going to need an inscriber, which we have all the parts for. Fantastic. Do. Hello. Now, I really want to get straight to this guy, the advanced inscriber. But we need some engineering processors to do that. So let's make some of those real quick. Let's pop this right here for now. You see, we pop it right there because there's power. And he's getting power now from that RF system, and he'll turn it into the power that AE uses. So if I pop that there, he should now be powered. And we needed, what was it? Engineering processors, which is silicon, redstone, and diamond. So the diamond gets smashed up with this engineering press. So let's get a couple of diamond out. Why am I doing this when I'm standing right in front of this thing? So diamond. We'll do... Sure, why not? And that's going to be engineering. And of course we have to do these one at a slow time. Oy. Now if I come back here and go to Applied and find them little upgradey cardy things. Where the heck are they? Advanced card, capacity card, crafting card, fuzzy card, acceleration card. That's what I'm looking for. It's got. We can make that. Can we make this? No, we need more pressing things. We could press more things. Maybe we press more things. Speed this bad boy up. Switch to the, was it calculation? No, it's the logic. Which one of these is the dang thing? Can you tell it's been a while? I'm a bit rusty. Calculation. Calculation. Oh, it's pure SanDisk quartz. I don't think we have any of that. That's that whole seed nonsense. We're not doing that right now. So we're going to keep trucking on with engineering. And we're going to need a little bit of silicon. And we're going to need some redstone. I don't know why I put all the silicon in there, knowing I'm going to need some of it. Boy, this takes forever. Alright, there's 4. So let me show you what to do and then I'll go finish all of them. So we're going to take the silicon one, throw it up there, and drop a silicon in there. You see it'll charge up. Then it will smash it. I do like the little animation. We got a printed silicon circuit. It's charging up. Smash it. Nice. Charge and smash. Let's get one more. Charge and smash. Nice. So let's take that out. Now we're going to put in 1 diamond, the engineering circuit, 1 silicon, and 1 redstone. It will charge and smash them all together and make the engineering processor, which looks a lot like the printed circuit but isn't. Just very, very close. Alright, let me make a bunch more of these and I'll bring you back. Alright, we got 8 engineering processors here. So let's see if we can get into this guy. So we got our engineering processors. We got an inscriber. The reason I made 8 is because I want to make 4 of them. So we're going to need to make a couple more inscribers. And I'm going to need some pistons. Come on, recognize. This is why you're being replaced. And let's get some hoppers. Make sure we have enough there. Yeah, that should be it. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. I really should have made one more so we could process other stuffs, but that's okay. What this guy allows you to do is take our silicon. Actually, let's just take our silicon. And where's our silicon press? There it is. Bam. We pipe all 64 in there. Now, as long as these are touching, it will work. So even though the power's way down there, as long as the individual machines are touching each other, it's gonna transfer power through the machines. So now let's take some demoned and get those processing. Those are engineering. Boom. Get those going. And what the heck are the other ones? Is it gold and so gold's our logic. Let's get some of those running. And we gotta make these stinking pure SanDisk quartz things. Drop a SanDisk quartz seed made from SanDisk quartz studs and sand into a puddle of water to make the process go faster. Add crystal growth accelerators. So I think we could skip past all that if we go straight to this guy. Crystal growth chamber. So we're gonna need 6 crystal growth accelerators. What are we missing? Glass. Glass we can do. I actually need a little more. Yes, I got enough of these out of loot bags to skip this step. Nice. I think that whole seed and water thing is a big pain in the butt. I just don't want to do it. So, yeah, we gonna skip it. I forget how this works. Is it those two? Oh, poop. I still have to make the seed. So just quartz dust and sand. Thought that would work in there. Why does that not work in there? Dang it, Bobby! Alright, so we craft those Certus quartz seeds. Now can I drop those in there? Yes. Awesome. And you see them getting percentages. So normally you'd have to drop them into a puddle of water, surround that puddle of water with those growth chambers, and sit back and go grab breakfast. So nice. Almost done. Boy howdy, does that speed the process along a lot. Now, what the heck were we trying to make? Ah, yeah. Alright, let's get these in there with our calculation press. And we'll get it pressing calculation circuits. Fantastic. So we got 64 silicon. Let's go get some more. We're going to have a whole bunch of circuits to make. There's our engineering circuits. There's our logic circuits. Now we're going to need redstone for each of these guys. So there's redstone, there's redstone. We're going to need some more silicon. And since these are done, we can pull those out and get these started. And there we go. We get our engineering processors. And what I'm going to do is just make a whole crap ton of these things. Because why wouldn't you? So let me let these craft, and I'll bring you back when they get somewhere close to done. Alright, all that processing is done. And we want to make a controller. So for that, we're going to need platinum plates, some skystone, which we have, and some pure fluix crystals. So we need a plate cast. Alright. Oh, good thing we have our tinker smelter set up. Let's get some gold. And get that cooking. Toss them in there. If you didn't know, you can just toss them in the top like that. And let's get some cobble. And we're going to need a stencil. I want a plate. Do I have a plate in here? Oh, there is a plate in here. Huh. Alright, how else can I make a plate? A compactor. Okay, so I guess we make a compactor. Fair enough. Probably should have just looked the compactor up rather than doing this repeatedly, but hey, what you gonna do? Come on! Let me just look it up. By the time I look it up, it'll be done. Yep. Alrighty. He needs some power. And he's going to be slow as dirt. can we make upgrades fairly quickly? One and two and three and four. And these will do speeds. We want 4 of those. And we just wait for it to recognize. 4 of those. No! I didn't mean to stick them in there. I wanted them in my inventory. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. That's using some more power. Now we needed platinum. Can we just do it in here and not have to jack with the smeltery? Because that'd be baller. Nice. Oh, I need to make the pure. Let's see, that is a fluix seed, which is fluix dust and sand in a puddle of water. So can we crush it in here? Because this guy will be the quickest. So you can do a whole bunch at one time, and we're gonna need more sand. I'm gonna have to set up my sand processor. Nice. Now we should be able to pop that in there. Excellent. Doing its thing. Let's come over here and get some more dust going. Getting there, getting there. Nice. There's our pure. And there's our dust. Let's go ahead and make some more. While we're here. All these guys should be, yep, they are. Fantastic. Pop that in there. Give it a minute to recognize. Boom. Controller. Now that we want to stick right there. We will move this shortly because that's not going to be able to survive there very long. We actually need to be able to get around it, and we're going to need a whole bunch more of these anyway. So for the time being, we'll just pop that one down right there. Again, as long as they're connected, it will get power. And I'm going to take this guy out. Because I want to make next a drawer. Which is very easy. We've already got all the parts. I did make some of those glass cables early on. Boom. Now we have a drawer. And if you remember, several of our loot chests had these 64K parts, these 64K storage components. So I want to turn those into these storage cells, which should be relatively easy. The part is the hardest thing to make. The actual disk is relatively easy. So can we do all 8? Why, yes we can. And we're just going to pop those in. Like so. Nice. And we're getting power. Good, good, good. Now, we need to make a thing. I can't remember what it's called. Panel, maybe? Something to that nature? No. No. Doesn't seem right. Isn't there like a crafting panel or something like that? It's just terminal. Is that it? I don't know. Let's craft it and see. So we need an annihilation core. Which... How do we not have fluix dust? Didn't we just put a whole bunch of fluix dust in there? Didn't we? Oh, I turned it into crystals, didn't I? That's the thing. Okay, fair enough. We have a plant for that. We'll just make more. That should be enough to get us going. Alright, we need an annihilation core. Still. Alright, a couple of those. We need a formation core. A couple of those. We have the logic processor. We need this illuminated panel, which will make 3 of those. Good, good, good. And I'll just give it a second to recognize. You better recognize. There we go. A bing, a bang, a boom. So now if we pop that there and that there. Terminal! Yay! Except for that's not the one I want. Get off there. Now where's the one I want? It's not the pattern terminal. Is it the interface terminal? No, surely not. Isn't there a crafting terminal? Aha! So we need the terminal I just built, and a crafting table, and that. Fair enough. Ooh, pretty colors. Nice. Dun dun dun. Now we have an ME system. So we can put things in it. So we can put some coal and some redstone. Let's not put coal because it's not terribly useful at the moment. Put some redstone and some osmium. Well, let's not even put osmium. Let's put iron, gold. Trying to think of things we might actually need in there. What else? Glass. More glass. Maybe not that glass. I don't think we need any steel for Applied Energistics. Certus quartz, obviously. Certus quartz dust. come in handy. We'll drop all this in there. And this will let us craft from within here. So if we have something we need that we actually have the parts for, like let's take our circuits. Let's take some fluics and some of that dust and some of those and some of that and some of that. A little of that, and some of that, and some of that. Some of that. Those. I did craft acceleration cards. I don't remember if I told you that or not. While I was sitting here waiting, I was getting impatient. We're just going to pull out all this stuff of there. Some of those and some of those. And drop it all in here. There we go. Now if we wanted to craft something that was there, we just click it and good to go. And see, we don't have to wait. It's much, much faster. Then if we look at our disks, we can see that we're still on the first disk. We're using 13,000 of 65,000 items. But here's the catch. And the reason that I prefer refined storage, one of the main reasons, other than the fact that it deals with liquids and NVMe doesn't. See where it says 26 of 63 types? Even though this disk can hold 64,000 items, it can only hold 63 types of items. So if you start putting a whole bunch of things that you only have onesie twosies of, you're going to wrap these disks up real quick in a hurry. Even though you don't have 64,000 items in there. Now if you load it full of, say, cobblestone, and they're all full of cobblestone, yeah, you can fill them to the brim. But if you put a little bit of cobble and a little bit of diorite and a little bit of granite and a little bit of andesite and a little bit of this and a little bit of that, or you chisel the cobblestone and it shows up in the system as something different than regular cobblestone, then if the MBT is different, it's going to be different in here and it's going to take up one of your types. So that's just a kicker on it. So we're going to be using a lot of storage drawers in our final system. But I think that is going to get us going. And that, I'm afraid, is all the time I got for today, where we set up the beginnings of our ME system, or Applied Energistics system. Those terms are used interchangeable. So until next time, get out there and make some noise. See ya.